Alright guys, so I'm super stoked to have even found this company online, Collins Performance. I was looking for really the last month or two for just the right LS oil filter relocation for the LS swap in this Datsun. Siki makes a really nice looking kit that's got a machined aluminum bracket to bolt this in the place of the block, or in place on the block of the factory AC compressor would have been. I'm actually going to steal the location idea and make my bracket for this. Just because I didn't know if, I started to order the Siki bracket, but I didn't know if it was going to fit the filter housing that I've got from Collins here. So I was just reading a lot on which kit to use. I didn't want any like cheap junky lines to deal with. So everybody loves stickers. That's really cool. But this kit, just by looking at the pictures and what I was reading from the few people that's ran it, or the people I've seen online that's run it, really, you know, there was a few people having bad luck with the Siki kit, lines leaking. I could see by the images the way these were hydraulically crimped on the stainless braided line that, you know, these look bulletproof. So, like I said, the way they've been hydraulically crimped and have the AN style connection, I really trust the way these look. So, I'll be honest and let you know if, you know, something changes in the future about them leaking, but just what I'm seeing here, I believe they're going to be really, really nice. Probably the nicest one, the nicest kit that I've seen online with stainless. You know, there's some like Transit app kits that the old school hot rod guys have been using for years, and other kits available, but you can see this has some protection against heat. So whenever this comes off the oil pan here on these two fittings, you know, it's got some heat protection, because obviously it's going to be on right up against the header here. And I think it's 31-inch lines they give you to work with to find a location. So if this comes off the oil pan, wraps around the back of the engine, and comes to the other side where the oil filter housing will mount to the other side of the engine, similar to the Siki kit, that's what I'm going to do. If not, then I'll just put it on the fender well, you know, somewhere where it'll reach in the most practical place where the lines go. So I'll keep you updated on that. But you can see it's just a really nice, you know, it's just the cast aluminum piece here, but they've got some like thread sealant where these AN fittings are screwed in. They look super secure. And like I said, really what sold me on this kit is the way these are hydraulically crimped. So, and the heat protection. It's just the extra, you know, Collins just went the extra mile on making a super nice relocation kit, and I appreciate it. So I'll show you guys how it fits on the next video. Alright, so just a bit of progress. The oil filter relocation didn't work out exactly the way I wanted to. Kind of, you know, down where the AC was, but the lines were just a little bit too long and too stiff to kind of make happen what I needed to. But you can see where I routed them from the oil pan up and right on the fender well. So you know, worked out perfect, really. That's probably where it was intended to fit. I think this Collins Performance makes this for the 350Z, was what I ordered it for, so I actually don't know where their intentions on that mountain is, but that's pretty much, you know, what's going on with this entire swap. It's a ISR pan from the 350Z, 350Z cradle, so it's kind of, you know, just having to mix match what makes sense on this car. So anyway, it worked out really good. You can see from the last video, the ICT serpentine kit, got it tightened up, cleaned up the alternator a bit, and bolted it on. That did work out with that 63-inch belt that was recommended by ICT, so that worked out perfect. Oil filter worked out perfect. Next step, I'm going to put a radiator down in there and check out fan location and the hoses. So just one piece at a time, but it's getting closer, and I appreciate it.